This is a group of persons with disabilities that took part in the celebration of their mothers as heroes of the day. It started off with a race. They then raced uphill to the finishing point, which was at St. Stephen Church of Uganda in Nansana. They were celebrating their mothers for having persevered through hardships to raise them.
Had it not been our mothers, we would not have had value today.
Yusuf Sembatia was the second in the race, and he recounts the challenges people like him face on the roads. The Federation of Uganda Amputee Football Association was one of the organizations taking part in the day's events.
I'm so humbled. You know, it's kind of inclusive awareness.
St. Stephen Church supported the group.
I kindly request to all parents who give birth to people with disability to look after them well, because we don't know what they are going to be in their future.
Here are the mothers who turned up for the event to support their children, many of whom are living with some kind of disability. We drove to Great Nansana Zone to meet 85-year-old Marios Chadondo. Her 45-year-old daughter, Florence Chadondo, was born normal but later developed polio when she was about 1 year old. Life changed immediately as Florence's limbs were crippled by one of the 6 killer diseases.
It was very difficult, very difficult to me to do everything. I had a maid, but she could not do everything that I wanted to this one. I tried to clean her.
She went to the only primary school in Mengo that admitted children with disabilities. She finished primary 7 and attained 7 aggregates, but failed to find an appropriate secondary school.
So we decided to join, to give, to have the vocational training.
Her mother Marios resigned from her job in KCC, where she worked as a nurse, to become a matron at the school where Florence went.
I worked there for 21 years to have a chance looking at her while looking with the other children.
I thank Mommy because Mommy for what he has done for me. Mostly have been loving me, caring me.
Florence, at the time, she decided to save some of the money she was getting from her mother to pay some of the teachers from secondary school on a personal arrangement.
But I completed it just on S4, but I didn't finish it.
The mother of 5 went to a technical school from where she learned a lot, and she's now a trainer. She has 3 daughters and 2 sons, and she's raising them single-handedly.
I'm working. I'm a counselor this time. I've Nansana division. So I'm a responsible person.
Naigaga Naomi today ran a race to thank her mother Florence.
I thank my mother for taking care for me. I today decided to run for her.
This is a message from the single mother Marios Chadondo, who lost her husband in 1979, but has had to take care of 13 children, with 6 of them being stepchildren.
Those who are really having children like mine, to have much love about them and to try very hard to take those children to schools.
Florence Chadondo wanted to become a journalist just like me, but she did not attain her dream because the schools that were available at the time could not admit a person with special needs just like her, that is after primary 7. And there are so many other children who are missing out just like her. This is because most of the government schools and even private ones do not have the facilities or the capability to admit people with special needs just like Florence. But besides all this, she's still a happy single mother. And she thanks her mother, Marios Chadondo, who is her hero today. Happy Heroes Day, Marios Chadondo.
Thank you.
Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV, Nansana.